So I'll send this video to you on YouTube, on email, because it will be blurry. Hold on one second. It will be blurry if I send it to you on your cameras, because anytime somebody sends me a video on camera, it's always blurry. Let's see if I can show you. So I started this off, I'll explain in a minute, I'll let you look at it. So it started off as a big pyramid, as you can see. The bottom was a pyramid too, but I'll explain that in a moment. Just trying to get it to be as focused as I can here. See how gorgeous it really is. So everything else that you see in here are the same as you see up top. They're just small right now. So the goal is to grow this continuously until the whole copper is covered up, and I have this pyramid. Now I was hoping to grow one giant pyramid hanging from the copper, which you can see 3 sides are almost perfect. 2 sides are perfect. This side is slightly, and then that side started to grow these guys here. This is a aluminum potassium sulfate. I think it's used in baking and other things. They usually just call it alum, A-L-U-M. But I got a high-grade stuff to make something really cool. And you can see the top view here. So the pictures I sent may or may not come out as good. And then again, can't see the little things. The little sparkles are all these pyramids. You can see right here is bigger, and then these are bigger, and then this guy there is bigger. If my camera would zoom in, there we go. You can see, and then the big giant pyramid. So I'll send you a link to somebody who made a purple one with another chemical in it. I forget what it was to make it purple. Rob might know. It's a I don't know, it starts with the C, I think. And anyway, it made it purple. And it looks like a giant pyramid pineapple. I can't get mine that big. It'll take a lot of stuff to do it. But I'm hoping to get it at least double the size and cover the whole copper up. And it would look really cool. So I'll keep this video short and as clear as I can show you. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. So right now I put the mixture in here. Since I'm growing it larger, I did 4 tablespoons to a cup of water, and then it's going to hang on a little pole that I have, and it hangs in there and it collects, and it keeps building and growing. So you just boil water on the stove, and I got another one, a different kind of design I'll show you. And this is the stuff I'm using. It comes from Carolina. I think it comes from North Carolina, actually. If my camera isn't focusing, it says aluminum potassium sulfate, carolina.com. That's the stuff I use. And then really quickly over here was a pyramid, perfect pyramid. But as I tried to grow it bigger, the second stage, it grew from something smaller than this to this size to this size, but then it started to grow tiny little pyramids all over it. I was hoping to have just one giant pyramid. What I'm trying to do for my collection is to make the Giza Plateau. You know, there are 3 different size pyramids, even though 2 of them look the same. And I just was messing around with the color as well. So they were pyramids, but they grew too many tiny ones all over it. You can sort of see the shape still. Over here is what it grew the first time around. This wonderful, well, you can't see it, but there you go. Different faces and half triangles and squares and pyramids and stuff like that. So it's really cool. So that's what I'm doing. So real simple and easy to do at home. Camera might pick up good here. Let's see. You can see all the pyramids growing. And then I'll show you what it will look like when it's done. Alright, so real briefly here, this guy here was like that guy there, nice and clean and flat and crystally, as you can see. But then it started to grow to the tiny little pyramids. You can kind of see underneath it still held the nice form, and it grew, but then it grew all that on there. Really difficult. I'm thinking because they sit on the bottom, it keeps snowing down upon it, and when you hang it, it picks it up nice and slow and builds a nice form. That's probably what it is. But anyway, I'm going to put this back in, and as you can see, the bottom where the snow can't hit still holds those pyramid shapes. So we're going to see what happens. I'm going to try to lean this one up against the glass or stand it like that and see what happens to see if I can get more of that on there. Alright, so real quickly, it will be hard to see maybe because of the glare on my computer and the light, but look at what that lady made. So hers is easier to see because it's purple, but I have 2 containers that I've been using. I still have 1 whole container, and mine is probably about, where's my hand? Mine is probably about that big. So you can imagine how much it would take to make something that's probably a foot long by 6 inches by maybe 6 inches. Again though, how beautiful is that with something so simple? It's basically salt, some kind of salt, alum, aluminum sulfate. Rob would probably know what that is. But anyway, I'll keep this video as short as I can. So mine's gonna look like that, clear, and I'm hoping that I can at least have something that large. That would be really, really cool. All right, but you can do that kind of stuff at home and simple, like I just showed you how easy that is. All right, love you, bye.